A warm welcome to Light TV Main News. Coming up on this newscast. Tragedy strikes Lusangazi as grade 3 pupil takes on life over test results. Zambia closer to energy security with launch of solar plant. Government releases 15.56 billion kwacha to boost public services and infrastructure. And Chabota crowned Mr. Zambia 2025. With the details, I'm Joel Chisompola. The government has released 15.56 billion kwacha to support public services, infrastructure, debt obligations, and social programs across the country, said Minister of Finance and National Planning, Dr. Situmbeko Musokotwane. The funds were allocated towards various sectors, including 4.63 billion kwacha for public service wages, 5.26 billion kwacha for debt service and arrears, and 2.43 billion kwacha for transfers and subsidies. The minister emphasized that the government's fiscal discipline has earned Zambia international recognition with recent credit rating upgrades by Standard & Poor's and Fitch. He attributed the progress to the collective effort of the economic management ecosystem, including statutory bodies and economic agencies under the Ministry of Finance and National Planning. Dr. Musokotwane called on citizens to continue playing their vital role in monitoring public projects, tracking service delivery, and promoting accountability. He also highlighted the government's commitment to rebuilding Zambia Railways Limited, with a 100 million kwacha recapitalization and a 50 million euro grant from the European Union. The minister assured citizens that the government is working to address power-related challenges and remains focused on ensuring Zambia's economic stability and growth. He emphasized the importance of collective effort, transparency, and communication in shaping an inclusive and opportunity-driven economy. The government's efforts aim to promote economic transformation, create jobs, and improve the lives of citizens. With the funds released, the government is expected to deliver tangible results to strengthen accountability and promote national development. The recent meeting between the Oasis Forum and the UPND government, led by President Hakainde Hichilema, has ended in a stalemate, according to Archbishop Ignatius Chama of Kasama Archdiocese. The meeting held at State House on November 28, 2025, focused on the Constitutional Amendment Bill No. 7, which the government has already presented in Parliament. Archbishop Chama stated that the Oasis Forum argued that the bill had been ruled out by a constitutional court judgment and therefore could not be debated further. However, the government maintained that it would proceed with amending the constitution using the bill. Archbishop Chama has appealed to his flock to hold intercessory prayers for the country, especially for members of parliament and for the president's supporters to be people of integrity who adhere to the truth. He also asked them to pray for the president's supporters to advise the head of state honestly and for the good of the country.
Nalimuweba pakukumana waba Oasis Forum nakateka kanshali kishe ukumulondolo ilako ikyatumbwike muli okukumana ukonana wine nasangirwe ukwali pamulando wakukunkanyako nefunde obuteeko bwayabikira mu nganda y'amafunde iyo batiila iyo 7 pamwe yakunkwa ku lubali lw'aba Oasis Forum abaleetila ilifunde obuteeko bulefwaya okupanga yaleshuwa n'obupingushi bwakirye kikaramba kya Constitution Court n'olubali lwa buteeko bwaleetila tabuleleka mu kupanga ilifunde kwali ukufilwana mu kyunkwano ndesubira mwali unkwa ubuteeko abuti waleka okulankyanya nangu okulanda n'aba Oasis Forum era n'aba Oasis Forum nabo abati tekuti bakonkanyepo okulanda pakintu batiila kyali leshuwa kanshapa ipaperede okukyolekana kw'aba Oasis Forum n'obuteeko pamulando wa Bill 7 kafire batiila umulendo mulemwe bati uye kilemba nasasa awo ati awo yewe nteme n'okulya ndefwaya kulya n'okutampatampa okulya kumulwa kyati ale lobe wikatira takwali abanjebereko nga walwala mumala lero kwena natukonkanyepo okulombera ekyalo kyesu n'okukiraba kikirye bamu nganda y'amafunde pakuti nabo lesa abapeere mwoyo wa kwiruka nabakandiira baako akateeka pakuti nabo babe abafuma kirumi.
Minister of Energy Makozo Chikote has assured the nation that Zambia is on track to achieving energy security once the ongoing construction of various energy projects is completed. Speaking during the groundbreaking ceremony at the 100-megawatt Kafue Gorge Lower Solar Plant in Chirundu District, Mr. Chikote emphasized that the project is a significant milestone in the country's efforts to diversify its energy mix and increase renewable energy capacity. Mr. Chikote said the journey towards energy security is ongoing and assured the nation that there will be sufficient energy once the ongoing construction of various energy projects is completed. The Kafue Gorge Lower Solar Plant is expected to contribute significantly to Zambia's energy needs, supporting economic growth and development. The project is part of the government's efforts to increase renewable energy capacity and reduce dependence on fossil fuels. The launch of the Kafue Gorge Lower Solar Plant marks a significant step towards achieving Zambia's energy security goals, and the government is committed to seeing the project through to completion.
And complain, but to act.
So but walisalira utatulandi butigatutongoga tongoga muliba malozi peletwanda tuvelege mulimo.
And we are just waiting.
Abobo tuvelega buyo.
We are waiting.
Tulavelega.
So as I'm talking before you, the people of Chirundu, DC, we have put a number of activities, projects that are running, that are in the pipeline, which will see this country moving to a trade hub in the energy sector.
Muri mbondi kasonga DC tulijisinjamo inji iliho mujisi abona kuti iluba nzuru wa magesi bwa ambere bakasambira mugatambula kambolo.
Solar energy.
Solar
energy is now one of our most strategic frontier across the country.
jesi azuba ngambi atuleta kuti taje kusumpuka mujisi.
This is one of the projects we are witnessing today.
Lijalo chetu yangiha mubuza kwa sunu mabana.
And we continue across the country to work towards putting up these projects across the country.
On a tragic note, a 14-year-old boy, Emmanuel Mvula, has taken his own life after receiving his grade 3 test results, shocking the Lusangazi district community. The incident occurred on Friday, December 5th at New Mzumza Primary School in Lusangazi District, Eastern Province. According to reports, Emmanuel was unhappy with his results, which showed he came out third, and shared his disappointment with his uncle. He later told his uncle he was going to visit a friend, but was found hanging lifeless on a tree about 200 meters from their village. The Eastern Province Police Commanding Officer, Robertson Mwemba, confirmed the incident, stating that no foul play was suspected. Emmanuel's death has left his family and the community traumatized. The police have advised the family to proceed with the funeral and burial arrangements. The incident highlights the pressure and stress students face in school and the importance of parental support and guidance. The tragic event serves as a reminder of the need for parents, teachers, and guardians to provide emotional support and guidance to children, helping them cope with academic pressures and challenges. We take our first set of commercials. Join me for more news on the other side.
One Love Radio is a dynamic radio platform that captures the diverse communities across Zambia with an audience of over 6.5 million, with physical satellite stations in Mungu, Mansa, and Lusaka, and frequencies that cover key markets across the nation: Lusaka, Kafue, and Mazabuka. It's an engaging, informative, entertaining journey with programming designed to maintain a dedicated listenership across the country. Get clicking, get listening to One Love Radio today. One Love Radio. Inspiring, touching, life-changing radio.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. We continue with the news. The Ministry of Tourism has condemned the reckless behavior of children seen harassing a hippopotamus in a video circulating on social media. The ministry emphasizes that such behavior is not only dangerous, but also unlawful and will result in prosecution. The hippopotamus is a protected and dangerous animal, and provoking it can lead to fatal injuries. The ministry reports that 36 human deaths have resulted from hippo attacks this year, many of which were avoidable. It urges the public to respect wildlife and practice safe behavior in natural environments. Additionally, the ministry warns of rising crocodile threats, advising communities to exercise extreme caution near water bodies and report any sightings of problematic or stray crocodiles to the authorities. The ministry calls on parents, guardians, and community leaders to intensify awareness on wildlife safety and prevent unsafe interactions between children and wild animals. Zambia's wildlife is a national treasure that must be protected and respected. The ministry will continue to work with enforcement agencies and conservation partners to ensure community safety and conservation efforts continue.
Jenny? Hey! I'm gonna die. Jenny.
Minister of Technology and Science, Felix Mutati, has encouraged pupils participating in the 2025 Zambia Spelling Bee competition to adopt the 5 C's: confidence, consistency, comprehension, creativity, and community as guiding principles in their academic and personal development. He emphasized that these values are essential for success and personal growth. The minister applauded the contestants for their dedication, discipline, and courage, stating that they are already winners for them to reach their stage in this competition. He highlighted the importance of continuous learning, drawing lessons from the competition itself, and encouraged pupils to develop a routine of consistent practice to strengthen their spelling skills. Mr. Mutati also stressed the significance of understanding words and how they sound and how they are applied, rather than just memorizing letters under pressure. He noted that creativity is the mother of all things and an essential ingredient for success in any endeavor. The minister reaffirmed the government's commitment to supporting young learners as they prepare for future regional and continental spelling competitions. He encouraged participants to carry the 5 C's with them as guiding principles in school and life, reminding them that this event is just the beginning of a long and promising journey in their academic and personal development. The Global System for Mobile Association of Zambia, GSMAZ, held its end-of-year ceremony, reflecting on achievements and transitioning leadership. The outgoing chairperson, Jason Mwanza, handed over to Abad Reda, emphasizing the association's commitment to strengthening Zambia's digital ecosystem. The event highlighted GSMAZ's vital role in shaping policies, promoting industry collaboration, and advancing national digital inclusion efforts. Minister of Technology and Science, Mr. Felix Mutati, acknowledged GSMAZ's leadership in driving digital transformation, citing initiatives like the Fraud Awareness Campaign, which enhanced trust in digital platforms. GSMAZ's achievements include advocating for improved digital inclusion, submitting fiscal proposals for the 2026 national budget, and collaborating with organizations like UNICEF on child online protection. The association plans to prioritize strengthening partnerships, promoting innovation, and advocating for an enabling regulatory environment in the coming year. In Chipangali District, 395 trained and dedicated community health workers are making a significant impact in healthcare delivery, bringing treatment for malaria and other common illnesses directly to rural families. These volunteers, trained in Integrated Community Case Management, ICCM, are the backbone of the district's healthcare system, diagnosing and treating patients in their own communities. One such worker, 30-year-old Latia Mwale, has been serving her community with dedication, motivated by the long queues she used to see at clinics. She and her colleagues are equipped with malaria testing kits and medication, referring patients who don't have malaria to nearby health facilities. Another worker, Matthew Zulu, has helped numerous pregnant mothers through his work as a Safe Motherhood Action Group member, encouraging expectant women to seek antenatal care early. Director of Health Services in Chipangali District, Dr. Mutale Masamu, praised the community health workers as a vital extension of the health system, reaching households that otherwise struggle to access care. The ICCM program has strengthened the ministry's outreach system, reducing delays and ensuring life-saving treatment reaches remote communities. Through the tireless efforts of these volunteers, Chipangali District is witnessing improved healthcare outcomes, with malaria treatment and other essential services brought closer to rural families. Their dedication has reduced the burden on health facilities, making healthcare more accessible to those who need it most. We take our second set of commercials. Join me for sports and international news on the other side.
Auto-Best Engineering is a fully registered company that has services such as towing service. We have a saloon, we repair cars, we have a car wash.
Barber shop is a top-notch.
And many more.
Auto-Best Engineering is the company which you can rely on. We touch any car. We are just at the corner of Pemba Road and Mosotunya Road. You know what? We deliver the best. Yes, we are growing very fast. It's a top-notch company ever in Zambia. When you come, wherever you are, whether you are in America, you come to visit Zambia, please just go to Google Maps, type Auto-Best Engineering Group. It will take you where we are. Auto-Best is a one-stop shop.
Come to Auto-Best Engineering where the best is done. If you want to know where we're located along Mosotunya Road, just right at the corner of Pemba Road, Chilende South. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 0977 18 12 73.
Auto-Best Engineering, doing what we know best. Auto-Best, Auto-Best, Auto-Best.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. We continue with the news. In sports news, Nelson Chabota was crowned Mr. Zambia 2025 at the Z Nationals Bodybuilding and Fitness Championship held at the new government complex in Lusaka. The event was attended by the acting director of sport, Gibson Muyaule, who represented the Minister of Youth, Sport and Arts, Mr. Elvis Nkandu. Minister Nkandu stated that bodybuilding plays a vital role in promoting discipline, healthy lifestyles, and mental resilience among Zambia's youth. He noted that the government is restructuring sports financing, improving access to training facilities, and strengthening partnerships with the private sector to support federations that demonstrate accountability and growth. The government remains committed to working with the Zambia Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation to expand the sport at both grassroots and elite levels, ensuring continued growth and improved opportunities for athletes nationwide. Chabota's victory is a testament to the talent and dedication of Zambian bodybuilders and the government's support to further develop the sport and promote health and wellness across the country. Zambia's under-15 boys and girls national teams have been crowned CAF African Schools Championship COSAFA qualifiers champions after recording back-to-back wins over host South Africa and Stellenbosch. The victories mark a historic double triumph, with both titles wrestled away from the defending champions. In the girls' final played at the Idas Valley Sports Complex, the Copper Princesses edged South Africa 1-0 to secure the trophy and dethrone the hosts. A decisive 17th minute strike from Matilda Hambulo sealed Zambia's dominance, ending South Africa's reign and earning Zambia continental qualification. Moments later, the junior Chipolopolo completed the sweep with a spirited comeback in the boys' final. Despite an early setback when goalkeeper Christopher Wamundila's clearance fell to Nasri Idris for South Africa's opener, Zambia responded quickly. Michael Chilinda equalized in the 18th minute before Maxen Msimuko netted the 24th minute winner, securing a 2-1 victory and the second COSAFA title of the day. The dual championship means both teams will represent the region at the CAF Schools Championship at continental level. In international news, we monitored the BBC.
Now, Donald Trump has been threatening Venezuela with military action for weeks now, and the US has been conducting strikes on boats that they claim are carrying drugs in the Caribbean. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro spoke after President Trump was given FIFA's inaugural Peace Prize.
It is an illegal threat of imperialist aggression. Considering the UN Charter and international law, it is disproportionate, absolutely disproportionate and extravagant. And it's unnecessary. Venezuela hasn't been and will never be a threat to the United States of America. Venezuela is a guarantee of security throughout the American continent.
Our global affairs reporter at the BBC World Service, Mimi Swaby, gave us this update.
The Trump administration has been increasing its military and also psychological pressure on the leader Nicolas Maduro, the disputed leader who the US deem as illegitimate. They say he stole the election. This is also seen by many other communities, international communities. basically saying that he needs to step down. And this is all part, or supposedly part, of their campaign targeting drug boats allegedly carrying narcotics from Venezuela through the South Caribbean Sea towards the US. So we're seeing now an increasing psychological warfare in one part, but also a huge military buildup. This is the largest US military buildup that we've seen in the region since it invaded Panama in 1989. So you've got about 15,000 troops just off Venezuelan waters, alongside very large military arsenal, including the world's largest warship. And so we're seeing now Nicolas Maduro increasingly address President Trump and saying Venezuela isn't a threat. He even goes on to say that Venezuela is a guarantee of national security throughout the region. So he's really trying to portray an image that they're not going to bow down, but Venezuela is not a threat, or seemingly a threat, to the US in its anti-drugs operation or its calls for Nicolas Maduro to step down.
And Mimi, later on we're expecting large-scale protests against President Maduro.
That note brings us to the end of the main news. But before we go, a recap of the headlines. Tragedy strikes Lusangazi as grade 3 pupil takes on life over test results. Zambia closer to energy security with launch of solar plant. Government releases 15.56 billion kwacha to boost public services and infrastructure. And Chabota crowned Mr. Zambia 2025. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of our programming.